has 0, 0. And in fact, he's got no evolution chamber to do those upgrades, but he is getting a Spire and a Hydralisk Den, so he's transitioning into Hydras and possibly even transitioning into Muta, which would be quite a hassle for me, as he could easily come sneak into the back of my base and do some economic damage there. I've been macroing up a nice little force here, moving them under my Medivacs. Possibly going to try moving out. Meanwhile, over in the right hand side here, I've set up an expansion, although not doing anything with it. I don't have the APM, unfortunately, to do all this sort of stuff. You can see here I've moved in trying to get the Xel'Naga Watchtower, but I have encountered a Zerg force. Luckily though, with these Medivacs and a couple of Marauders here, I might be able to fend this off. Obviously not thinking I can, I'm running back, firing, shooting, running back, firing. Running back to the cover of my base, and also waiting for my reinforcements to come out. You can also see there's a Hellion here because I know that it's just so strong against Zerg units. Running all my forces in now, I've got more than enough units to take out this last Zerg force, so I am going to push out here, trying my luck, seeing what I can do. And this Hellion and Marine getting a little too confident there, running out just too far and getting savagely attacked by this Zerg. Now realizing that the Zerg has the upper hand again, I'm running back up onto the high ground, going to set back up my wall so he can't get in, cleaning up these Zerglings here with my Marauders. The Roaches don't have, they did have sight because the Zerglings don't anymore, so they have to run off, and here come my backup now. Luckily I've been macroing up some more forces. You can see that I just got another Medivac, probably going to try and get some more Hellions out. Now I've got 3 Medivacs and a couple of Marines. Looking at the units at the moment, just to clarify, I've got 4 Marines, a Hellion, 4 Marauders and 3 Medivacs, where the Zerg player now has 18 Zerglings, 3 Roaches and 2 Hydras, so he's moving slowly into those Hydras. Also having a Overlord in the back of my base so he can see roughly what I'm doing, although I don't think he knows. No, he doesn't know about any of these tech units here, so he doesn't realize that I've got those upgrades. Another battle going on over here. You can see I'm trying to get this Xel'Naga Watchtower, but I've encountered Zerglings and Roaches and Hydras yet again, but because of my 1-1 upgrades and the Medivacs healing my units, I don't have much trouble whatsoever trying to clean up these Zerg units. Hydra's moving in from both sides now, trying to pick off. I'm using a little bit of micro as much as I possibly can, keeping my forces alive, and these Hydras shouldn't stand much of a chance versus these 3 Marauders. Just noticing now, I've never realized that the Medivacs actually use energy and can't heal if they don't have energy, so I probably should get a few more next game, just because 3 doesn't seem like enough, as they're all out of energy and can't heal my troops. Now that I have control of this Xel'Naga Watchtower, I'm feeling rather confident that the Zerg player doesn't have any more units in the vicinity, so I'm just trying to macro up, trying to get as much forces as I possibly can, building even a second factory and putting a reactor on my first so I can get out those Hellions even faster, pumping out 2 more Medivacs here. Also, I've set up a armory here so I can get the weapons level 2 upgrade, just to make my troops that much stronger and try and get a lead into this game, leaving 1 Marine here to make sure that there's no forces coming around the back wing of this map. I'm going to move out across the map. You can see these Hydras are not fighting back, they've just been moved over to the other side of the map, and now they're turning around, turning to fight, but there's already too late. They've taken substantial damage and they're just going to be wiped out by this force here. And boom, they're all dead. My reinforcements here joining my main army now. At this point, I assume that was his major force and doesn't have much left, so I'm going to try and make a push, trying to move into this base. But you can see that the Zerg has a couple of Hydras here setting up spine crawlers. He knows that there's an impending attack here. Hopefully they can get up for him before I can run in. He's also got quite a lot in the production. But you can see I've run in, I've focus fired each of these spine crawlers here, and they don't stand much of a chance as these Marauders do quite a lot of damage. Focus firing down the Queen now and moving further and further into the base. Trying to take down this natural expansion here, going over to the main Zerg base. There are no forces left in the base here, and his natural goes down. All of the drones have to retreat. These little broodlings are savagely attacking my units, but again, don't stand much of a chance to this force. My reinforcements are coming across the map now, trying to join the main army. I've moved in, trying to attack, and the medivacs are in my way, so I'm just going to scooch under them a little bit, and you can see even the drones are attacking now. The Queen's also going to go down, and all these drones are going to die. And that is all the drones from the natural expansion. He's still mining over here, but it doesn't look like he's got anything to fend this off with. He should pull all these drones off, and even that, I don't know if he could win. And there's the GG from Tangy, and it's all over. Quickly having a look back at my base now, just to clarify what I've got 3 barracks here, 2 with tech labs. I've got my weapons upgrade 2 just about finished now. My factories here, 1 with a tech lab, 1 with a reactor. This one was going to have a tech lab. I also have a starport here with a reactor, so I can pump out the medivacs. Supply blocked at the moment, so I'm building double gateways, supply depots, and almost mined out at my main. Although I do have this second base here, which has got all my mules on it. Quickly having a look at the income tab, I was at 700, he was at 600, but this is after his second base was killed. I believe he had more resources in the beginning. Okay, that is that. Thank you for watching another commentary, and you'll also notice I've changed quite a few things about my recordings. The resolution is now widescreen and 720, and also there's a lovely little logo down in the bottom right. Please put comments on this video if you like it, if you don't like it, whatever, and thank you very much. Good night.